Hey, I'm Chris Robin, aka at Detroit Beastie, back on the home turf in Detroit, Michigan to talk about Beasties Boomers for Monday, May 2nd. Stick around, it's going to get good. Hello and welcome back. Thanks for being here once again. I am Chris Robin, aka at Detroit Beastie, here with Team Riser Fall to talk about Beasties Boomers Monday 5th. It's always good to go away for a few days, a long week, however you want to put it. But there's nothing better than getting back home in your own bed, in your own shower, and it's your home turf. You can do as you please here. So before I get into the baseball chat, just make sure you go to Team Riser Fall, like, share, and subscribe to the video, to the channel. We know every day of the week there's a new freebie, NHL Hub, NBA cores during the playoffs, and I'm saying it now, as the baseball season gets rolling, Team Riser Fall is already rolling, but you're just going to get more freebies. There is 4 hockey games today. The Stanley Cup playoffs start today. The NBA playoffs is heating up. There's 2 games tonight, so every day of the week there is games, sports games to be played, sports me, however you want to put it, and this is where you're going to want to be for all the best DFS content and some free Discord stuff leading up to lock here. So make sure you go to Riser Fall and use promo code Beastie. As I said, you get $10 off, and I've hitched my wagon here, and I would love for you to be a part of the Team Riser Fall family. All right, enough with the nonsense. Let's talk about baseball. There are 6 games tonight. I believe the main slate locks at about 6:40 p.m. Eastern. First pitch is in Miami. When we look through this slate, there's a lot of things that stick out to me, but nothing that warrants a video like this one in regards to the Atlanta Braves playing at the New York Mets here. That one first pitch is at 7:10 p.m. Over-under's at about 6.5 runs here. Atlanta is plus money here, so that tells you that the Mets are the slight favorite here. I believe betting odds are like minus $1.15 or something along those lines. Weather's not a concern. By the time first pitch comes in, it'll be about 57 degrees. You got a slight breeze coming in from center field, right behind the pitcher at about 6-7 miles per hour. Nothing we need to worry about. Let's talk about this game here, and we get into the players as well. You know, I've honed in on the Mets the last few days, even when I was, in Nevada, and even before I left here. The Atlanta Braves, they open a 4-game series on Monday in the Big Apple against the New York Mets here. Atlanta's 10-2 following a 3-1 loss, 3-1 loss to Texas on Saturday. While you look at the New York Mets, they're 15-7 after they lost to Philadelphia on Saturday, 4-1 here. Jeff McNeil still leading the Mets in batting order at 392, and is he going to lead off? Is it Brandon Nimmo? Regardless, let's talk about the stack that I'm into here. And really quick, a pitching matchup. That's always nice to say in a DFS video, right? Max Fried is pitching, left-handed pitcher for the Braves this evening, 9-3 on FanDuel. And then the Mets are rolling out Chris Bassett. Remember him? They picked him up from Oakland, if I'm not mistaken. Right-handed pitcher, $9,600 on FanDuel at least. When we look at the players down the list here, I'm going to run the same MO. Remember, we skipped a leadoff batter, and we went 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do the same thing this evening. So to start our stack here, it's in the 2-hole. Starting outfielder Starling Marte, right-handed bat, $3,500 on FanDuel, only $5,400 on DraftKings. Marte continues to be, a stud for fantasy purposes, DFS purposes, and real life. This guy's got 12 runs, 18 RBI, 2 home runs, 4 stolen bases, and I've said it till I'm blue in the face the other day with the same exact stack. I believe it was Friday here. When you get on base, when you can steal a bag, that's points. When you touch first, that's points. And then when you move around and touch second, third, and even home, that's points too. So when you look at Marte, 315 slugging, on base about 289, I just love him to start off our stack because we know, come hell or high water, this guy's going to get on base at least twice. 1 is a given, twice would be great, 3, 4, who knows, but give me Starling Marte in the spot. In the 3-hole, starting shortstop Francisco Lindor. Talk about just stuffing box scores here. Lindor, 281 average, 369 on base, 472 slugging, scored 14 times, 14 RBI, 4 home runs. I mean, 4 is my lucky number, and Lindor is just crazy across the board with his counting stats. 14 runs, 14 RBI, 4 home run, 3 stolen bases, and he's taken 11 bases on balls. And price tag, very cheap. Same thing as Marte here, $3,500 on FanDuel, $100 cheaper on DraftKings. DraftKings with him being $5,300. When we move down, let's go to the cleanup spot, Pete Alonso. When I was in Las Vegas, you see commercials and stuff that you don't see, in Michigan or Metro Detroit or even the East Coast. I kept seeing this Pete Alonso, commercial where it was like car insurance, and he's sitting in a car with a regular guy like me, and he's like, well, you can't leave. So it's fun to see Pete Alonso kind of in that mindset. I'm sure in New York, there's a ton of sweet Pete Alonso commercials, but I don't see him here in Michigan, so that was cool. Just thought I'd share. The Polar Bear, 250 average, 320 on base, 420 slugging, 13 runs, 18 RBI. He's hit 4 dingers. Price tag is still very sweet, $3,700 on FanDuel, $4,800 on DraftKings. When we go down, Eduardo Escobar, last time I mentioned him, I believe he had no home runs, and now he has 1. So that leads me to believe that the needle's moving in the right direction here. Eduardo Escobar batting 5th, starting third baseman, 263 average. It's come up a few points. On base, 379. Slugging percentage, 425 as well. Eduardo has scored 12 times, 5 RBI. He's got a dinger, and he makes for a perfect complement. If we can get Marte, Lindor, and Alonso to do what they need to do, we're good. So anything Eduardo Escobar does would be icing on the cake. Let's recap really quick, and I'll get you the heck out of here. We're going to start our stack off with Starling Marte, starting in the outfield, batting in the 2-hole. Next, in the 3 spot, starting shortstop, Francisco Lindor, 3.5 on FanDuel, 5.3 on DraftKings. Batting cleanup at 4th, starting first baseman, Pete Alonso, $3,700 on FanDuel, only $4,800 on DraftKings. And then last but not least, Eduardo Escobar in the 5 spot, looking to really bring this thing home here. $3,200 on FanDuel, $4,700 on DraftKings. I think this is going to be an amazing series, and I want in on it from the first game to the last game. So hopefully you're not sick of the Braves or Mets, because I feel like I'm going to incorporate them a lot this week in Beasties Boomers. Make sure you go to Team Rise or Fall, like, share to the video, subscribe, use promo code Beastie. You'll get $10 off your first month of premium services to go along with all the fun freebies, all the Ronin channels, all the little broadcasts we do leading up to NBA Lock, leading up to MLB Lock. So I will see you again tomorrow on Tuesday, April 3rd. Until then, be good and expect the Mets to hang 6 or 7 runs and win this one. Let's just call it 6-3, shall we? I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for having me. Bye.